Welcome back to my channel. I am Sinesipho, Yoywane. For those who do not know me, I hope that you guys will stay. Do not forget to hit that subscribe button and that comment and you like the video. Also, please do not forget to turn on your post notification bell so that you can be notified every time I post. With that being said, let's get into the video. So today I just decided to come out here and just share. Hey, how do I even begin? Muthi and being a Christian. So I will share with you guys an experience into that with these videos, you guys. I always tell you that it's something that I had to go through. Yeah. So yes. So hey, um with me, I grew up in the church. I All I know is praying, all I know is a Bible, all I know is trusting God whenever I need a breakthrough, all I know is talking to a pastor, letting them like agree with me, standing in a gap with me, standing like praying for me. That's all I knew. Like ever since I grew up, I know that whenever I need something, I open the Bible. Whenever I need I fast, I pray, I worship. That is all isn't that my mom taught me, isn't that I so that's all that I knew. And then I lost my mom and my aunt came in and she made sure that I am still in church. She made sure that I still walk in those paths. And it's something like me fearing God and going to church. It's something that I never stopped, even though I used to like go out, I used to like have fun in my own time, but I would go to church. I never stopped. I would go to church like every Sunday, every time when there's like abantu abatsha or youth that meetings. I would go to church. I never used to stop because yeah. So you in life, you meet people, and then sometimes you meet people in a space where you are vulnerable, you don't know what to do sometimes. I remember I've met some people in my life where I really was in a dark part, and I thought like, yo, I forgot for a moment that God exists. I forgot for a moment that I serve a living God. I forgot for a moment that Jesus came and he died for me. I forgot all of that because I was just looking in the natural. And I remember this person told me that there is someone that they know. I can go and like consult with them and just hear what is wrong with me. Like if you know me, I am one person who hates even at church. If it's something that I always tell God, if he has a word for me, like he like andiyithandi laa nto yoba kuthiwe kuzoprofesaywa I don't like that. I shy away from that things. I will always like, yeah, one, I shy away because I am afraid. I don't want people knowing my things, those kind of things. So I just, because I just wanted to know, what is this, what is going on in my life, why are things not adding up, why are things not going the way that Utiko had told me. Like he promised me many things, but then those promises are not coming into fulfillment. So I went to this person. I went to what do they call it, to consult. And yeah, I went there, and then that person told me indaba zami, as they said. And then what that person told me is that there are people who are planting evil. And I remember I used to have like a lamp on my womb, and I don't know, in Tlanga, like those blackheads, those pimples that are big with blackheads, I used to have them a lot up in Qolo. So he gave me some stuff for me to use during that time. I took them. I was also told bana I must like steam myself with ndifuthe when I get home, and then I was given like instructions how to use those things, and I had to pay for them. Okay, fine, I get home, first day I have them, I just look at them and like, this is not who I am. But then I'm like, imali ambao. But my money, But then I forced myself, because also the person that said wayen tumele payana kulandao kept on asking, but are you using those things? And like, yes, let me actually use these things. Let me use them. So one of the instructions was that when you call people's names. For me, it was like, when they attack, and I cannot do that thing. I know some people. It was not in the Yoruba I should use it against someone, but then it was to cleanse me, to wash me, to block everything. Abantu abanoyenza kum, it was for that. That was the main reason. It was not for ba yabona ke le ndisebenzisela ba ubomi bukabantu buhlale ndawo. No, it was not into enjalo, but it was specifically made for me. Those things were made for me, like formula, wash with them, this cleanse, all of those things. Sorry. So with that, I remember first day came, I went under that blanket with my stove on, and the steam is like, okay, it was like, I don't know whether it was because of the steam, but it was refreshing. The only thing that I did not do, it was ukwaza awagama, ukwaza what I want. I just prayed because praying is what I know best. I just prayed, guys. I just prayed. Second day came. Okay, I went again. I went. Then I was still praying. I was not doing I just prayed. I just stopped eventually. I don't know whether on the 5th or what, but I just stopped. Looked at those things, threw them in the bin, threw them in the toilet. It's like, if your word, if your promises, if we are on the Bible, then what that person told me, those people who are planning evil against me, because in your word in Isaiah, you said, Isaiah 54:17, you said, no weapon formed against me will prosper. No weapon formed against that scripture should come alive, and you block everything. You block the God that I know, the Jesus that I know, who rose and went to hell, and he took the keys, and he had authority over that. You have authority through the people. You have authority to the people who plant evil against us. You have authority to people who I don't know. You can stop them. That's what I told God. These ones, I don't care about my money anymore, because it's like I'm just using these things in vain, and Azizo Sebenza, because I don't believe in it. Fine. And I told God, all that I know, all that I was breastfeed, all that I grew up knowing is you. Praying, eating communion, communion elements, reminding myself that Jesus died for me. Every sin is cast out. Every evil thing will not prevail against me. Every yonkinto. That is what I told God. I was like, if it is then peace out. Let us stop just there. That's how, guys, I used those products, Muthi, if you can say, to cleanse myself, because I was down and out, because I wanted a fast fix, if I could say, a way of me to get my breakthrough, a way of like bangafiki, but then it is said the road is not going to be easy, but you keep on the faith, you run the good work of faith like Paul did. You stick by God, you tell him everything that you need to do. Ever since then, I don't even have a feeling of doing those things. I don't even, I didn't even believe in it, but then I know that today, I know that I can pray and kneel. I don't care how much I have to cry before God. I do not care how much, like, that's how I tell God, like, ngozoniphendula, if awungiphenduli ngubani omnye umuntu uzoniphendula. I know for someone maybe this sounds crazy, but for me, I tell God those things, like, if you don't answer me, who's gonna answer me? Why should I leave my room to go and knock next door and ndicele ukutya when you tell us in the Bible that the Son of Man never went around begging for bread, but I must go out and beg for bread. That is not how we should live, guys. I hope that you guys will enjoy this video. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope that it is time for ukuvuka, awakening, and I will see you guys on my next video. I love you, love you, love you.